muted. Oh, crud, Oh. I'm rolling over my headset cord. Okay. Oh my goodness. So I almost didn't get to stream tonight. This took me 45 minutes to figure out my... OBS was saying it couldn't connect to my account for some reason. But it was connected enough to continue to bring up my chat, which was odd. Anyways, I got that dealt with, thank goodness, because I thought it was keeping me from streaming. And that was just not good for me. So here I am. I did make it in here tonight. It's obviously going to be a pretty short stream. Probably like 3 hours. I'll probably be in here for 3 hours. Instead of like 4 or 5. So yeah, that's what I've been up to. Just been trying to get in here the whole time. Trying to get in here the whole entire time. Finally, I get to start up. So I started later than I was hoping. But here I am. Here I am. I'm gonna grab this way shrine, wherever I'm at here, because I'm close to it. Oh, I think I left off in Blackwood. I left off in Blackwood. Okay. Well, there. We got a way shrine we didn't have. Now, I don't know exactly what I'm gonna be up to. Who's behind me here? Okay, no. We do not want to... It's asking me if I want to disable animated emotes. Now, why is that pulling... Is that going to pull this up every time I chat? Oh my goodness. Okay, guys. I'm going to change... I need to change and bring up my other chat. My pop-out chat from the internet instead of the one from OBS, because it keeps coming over my game screen. Okay, so let's get this quickly done here. Good grief. It's just been a struggle. I was so upset and sad when I was having troubles connecting and thinking that I wasn't going to be able to stream. That would just be terrible. Terrible business there. Okay, let's do our little pop-out chat. We'll close this. We'll close the OBS chat because that doesn't... Yeah. Quit griping at me, OBS. Okay, good grief. So this will pull up the... pull up the actual chat from the internet instead of OBS's chat situation. Now, so I can keep my game up at the same time. There we go. Okay, let's stretch this out so I can see it better. Welcome in, everybody. What a struggle bus I've been on this evening. So I'm gonna find something to get up to in a minute here. Now, I don't know what I'm doing. I do believe I left off, yes, in Blackwood. I was getting my weekly endeavor, my daily endeavor, all of that. Let's see if there's any... Let's just get into business and see if there's any trials at this hour. They're probably not. It's probably a bit late for that. You guys all know I still need VCR 3. And I might post it, you guys. I might actually post it. Let's get back to Deshan. I'm going to go and deal with my gear. If I want to do VCR 3, though, I think I want to go in as a healer. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go get my healer. And I'm going to do VCR 3 as a healer. If I can get enough people in. We'll see if we can get some business going this evening. It would be nice. You know, I know it'll probably not be a rough shot with a pug group, but, you know, we'll try anyway. It's always good practice. Always good practice. Okay, let's go on with Ducky the Tender. I'm thinking about updating this outfit too. I mean, I like her outfit, but I wish... So the dyes on this outfit, you can't get it to be shiny. It's never going to be a shiny look. It's always like fabric-y. Okay, here we go. Alright. Hey, Fraggle, welcome in. Let me get you a shouty here. I haven't updated my auto shouties like I was supposed to. So sorry about that. Let's get you a shouty in here. Welcome in. I have been dealing with the herd. Welcome in.
Fight.
No, duck fart. Did I get yours? Oh no, Fraggles. Wait, hold on. One of them went. Hold on. How come it shouted me out? When it shouts me out, it's because it's the first time I talked in here. Okay, and then duck fart. We need duck farts to go too. Welcome in, everybody. Oh my goodness. So yeah, OBS wasn't wanting to let me in this evening. It kept saying that it couldn't connect to my account, even though my account was fully connected. I just had some serious issues, and so I restarted my computer, updated OBS, did everything I could. And finally, I unplugged my internet and plugged my internet back in, and it worked. So, I don't know. Maybe it was Starlink working with stuff. Or between OBS and Starlink reading each other. It wasn't happy, but finally, it took me an hour to figure this out, so I'm like an hour late. So, we're only going to have like a 3-hour stream tonight. Hey, Sindler, welcome in. I am not winning yet. I just got it. Well, yes, no. I am winning. I was struggling with technology and it didn't want to let me stream tonight. Struggled with it for a whole hour and I did win. I finally got back in so I could stream again. I was so upset. I was so upset about it, you guys. Because it's sad. So I have been busting my ass all week long. You know, getting ready for the winter. There's 2 vehicles I had to put new batteries in. You know, one of them had 4 tires that are about to go pop. You know, so I had to go deal with that. Just maintaining everything and cleaning everything and getting everything ready for the winter, and then soon when it cools down enough outside, I gotta chop a ton of wood. I have to go harvest it. I have to go find it, saw it up, and and bring it all back. So yeah, I've been so busy, so I haven't got to stream like I wanted to stream in the daytime. I really can't. You know, I'm lucky to be able to stream it all right now with how much I have to do by myself, and so yeah. Here I am. I'm just happy I got in, and F the technology. It thought it was going to win, and it didn't. It thought it was going to win, and it didn't. Oh, so let's hope that doesn't... It looks like this bag space is fairly okay. And, you know, I still need to get the Tarnished Nightmare. I need to get the Tarnished Nightmare, some sort of Destro staff. I only have the healing staff of the Tarnished Nightmare in my sticker book. So I need to do that too. What's this thing you're talking about? IRL, you don't do that. I hope you escape. Yeah, well, I got I had just, it took me 20 days to recover from the poison sumac. Then I got stung by a bunch of bees the other day. Hey, Darkimedes, thanks for the Speedos for everybody. Get your Speedos, guys. Darkimedes in the chat. So I got stung by a bunch of bees. Yes, quack quack. And then then I have to do all this stuff, and I have to do my lawn again, but I didn't have time today, and hoping to avoid the poison sumac this next time here. And so I was missing a goose, guys. I didn't know if it was nesting, what happened to it. I found my goose, so my goose didn't make it. Glad to know I found it though, because I could see what kind of a predator was taking it. And I'm thinking it's probably a fox, because it was grabbed by the head and dragged, essentially, and it wasn't very big bite marks. And that's what I didn't, the only other big predator it could have been, because there was not much of a struggle, would have been a, the cougar that could jump over the fence to get in. Well, and also my dogs are out. They don't get to go to every area where the geese go, so there's that. But pretty sure it was a fox, because I found like reddish hair too by it, and so I think my dogs did get to it to scare it off, because it didn't get it did not succeed taking the body away, and the body wasn't taken through the fence yet. It was like about 6 feet to the fence, so I think my dogs did get there, and scare it away, luckily, but the goosey didn't make it, sadly. I lost a goose. And another goose had gotten a ripped foot. Its foot got ripped. So yeah. Most fat, small dogs and little animals are taken by owls. Yes, I do have owls. I have 2 owls out here. But usually, and I've had a couple of my ducks get eaten by the owls, but the owls usually rip their heads off. And the owls, before, have even ripped a big heron's head off. Even ripped it. Oh, cats. Cats and small dogs and little animals get taken by owls. Yeah, the owls, and they rip the heads off. And I've had a couple of duckies in the past that got their heads ripped off by the owls. And then if it's a raccoon, you'll find body parts all over the place. They're really wasteful. They don't even eat much of it, but I'm pretty sure where this came from was a fox. There's a little hole in the fence, and so I was able to patch it. And I don't think the fox will be able to jump over the fence where it was. But I hope it got scared enough by my dogs that it won't come back. Because I don't want my honks to go away. And it was just, it must have been a new young fox, because they've been out here on my geese for 2 years and they have had no attacks on them. The duckies, I've lost a lot of duckies. Some of them flew away. Some of them got eaten. Because they can get taken by other things too, like the owls and stuff. Bird predators can take the duckies easier. But the geese are really, it's rare to have a honk dealt with. And even the coyotes will come up to the fence and everything, but they don't come in. So it must have been a new, young, just fresh to the area. Well, I hope it learned its lesson and it doesn't come back. And I put my bigger dog in that area this evening, just to make sure that it's a good reminder. And I don't care if it kills it. I don't care if my dogs beat it up and kill it. Poison sumac is dangerous stuff. Yeah. So, and I have some again. I changed my weed eater head to be, instead of a string trimmer, it's now got like nylon blades on it. So I could deal with heavier stuff. And I've got some on my forearm again. And it's just a good reminder that I have to actually get on the mower again. And if the weather's good tomorrow, I'll probably do it. But yeah, I have so much flippin' stuff to do, it's ridiculous. It's really exhausting, but I'm more upset when I can't just stream as much. But when I get this all done, then in the winter time, I'll be streaming a lot more. We'll be getting some big hours in. Okay, so I think I'm going to just straight up try to start by posting. Now I'm all itchy just thinking about this. Poison sumac. I would rather get bee stings again all over. So when I got all the bee stings, I have a venom extractor for like snake bites and stuff. I just put that on every sting I could grab right away, and it's essentially by the next day I was still good to go. But at night everything swelled up. Well, not hugely, really, but it did. You were bitten by a black widow, and that died as soon as it did that when you're fixing my uncle's AC. And the thing about those, like, I was so glad to find out. I've been around black widows for a long time. I'm always around them, but they've never bit me because I'm pretty aware and keep my eyes open. But, sometimes you can just grab around something and you didn't see it under there, but I was really happy to find out it's, you have like 2 days to seek medical attention with the black widows. Everybody growing up made it be like, it's sudden death, but it's actually not. You actually have a couple of days, like 2 days. You want to get in there as quick as you can, but, it's not as instant death as it always seemed to be. And, where I am at, it's illegal to kill snakes. There's lots of snakes out here. Tons of varieties. I can't even wait to see them all. I hope to get to take some pictures of them. But surprisingly, a lot of the cool ones are actually not venomous. Not venomous. But I hope to see more and take more nature photos. I want to take some more nature photos. Apparently the doctor said you're immune. Well, that's good. That's good. I hope I'm going to be immune to poison sumac soon. I'm 100% immune to poison oak and poison ivy, but I grew up around it, and I have not grown up around poison sumac. So, I hope my skin just decides it loves it. Okay, VCR3, know the max. Oops. We're gonna hope to get this, but if I don't get a bunch of people in, then I'm gonna. Standard, we're going to call this achievement because I want my flippin' skin will require at least 1,000 points. And this is the one we want 3 tanks. 3 tanks on this one. 3 tanks. 2 heals, 7 deeps. There we go. Okay, I have posted it. I have posted a trial if anybody wants in. It could be fun. It could be fun, guys. I want to get the skin. We'll show you guys all the skin. Just so in case you haven't seen it. What's this little guy? I haven't even looked at some of these pets I just collect. What is it? Well, hold on. Collectible. What is this? Oh, do I? Wait, hold on. It looks like a little pet, but it isn't, is it? Sigil of the Luminary Griffin? Makes focus scripts attainable. Okay, well, gotcha. Well, maybe that's why I've been getting more scripts. Because I got all those things. Okay, now anyways, back to this skin that we get out of here, if you don't have it, is this guy. Hey, Tink, I've posted it. You want in? You want in? I posted I posted a VCR3 trial just now. I was fighting with the Connect. Is it the Dromothra? No, that's I already have the Dromothra. No, it's one of these that I don't have. It is. God, I forget which one it is. It's this one, isn't it? It's this one. So we get this skin for Cloud Rest 3, and I've got it for 3 tanks. It's set in the group finder if anybody wants in. If anybody wants to get in, I don't have too high hopes of getting it at this hour. I don't have too high hopes. Mildly terrifying. It is. I thought it'd be really cool on an Argonian. I thought it would look really cute on an Argonian. Okay, I'm gonna go to, in the meantime, go to Canarthes and try to see if I can pick up some inks. Oh, I never even looked at my daily rewards, and I think I missed a couple of days. Look at my crowns are adding up too. I got 4,800 crowns. This should be exciting. Daily rewards. What? Okay, we're almost onto the inks. So this time we get, what do we get here? We get a head marking, and we get a body marking, and all the inks, and then all this goods. I like the crown fortified meals. And, oh, look at my Tri-Resto potions. Those are always such a gift. Okay, well I haven't missed much, so that's good. Okay, let's head on over to Canarthes. Head on over to Canarthes and see what we get. But Tink, I found my lost goose. It was dead. But I'm glad that it was still where I could find it, so I know what was coming in. And I do believe it was a fox. I believe it was a fox because it's the only thing that could have fit under the fence, where there was a little opening that I didn't see. And yeah. It wasn't able to feed on it. It wasn't able to drag it out all the way. It was about 6 to 8 feet away from the fence, so I think my dogs did actually scare off the fox in time, and there was some red hair left behind that looked like, definitely like fox hair. It wasn't a local dog or anything. And it definitely wasn't a coyote or anything either, because they're gray ones out here. Okay, we're just going to keep collecting and hope that people join the trial. I really never have high hopes at this hour, and I'm already an hour late. Can you even believe it? My OBS wasn't wanting to connect for some reason to let me stream. It connected with my account, with my Twitch account, just fine to bring up all my stream info, but it didn't connect enough for some reason to actually push the go button. So I struggled with that for almost an hour, and I didn't give up though, and I beat the technology. I finally ended up unplugging I restarted my computer so many times, and that wasn't working like it had before, so I just unplugged my internet and plugged it back in, and it seemed to work. You're in a prog group for VCR2, and that's hard AF. I know. This isn't going to be ever an easy one. Oh crap, I forgot I'm on my healer. I might just leave this, and yeah, that's going to just take forever to kill that. If I don't get in, I'm going to try to do a pug, or unless anybody wants to join me. Gosh, which one's the one that you get the... Oh. My brain. I tell you, I've been busy all day long. The Tarnished Nightmare. I need the Destro staff. I have all the Resto and all the clothes, but I don't have the any Destro staffs for the Tarnished Nightmare set. So I need to get that, and I forget, is that in the Oathsworn, or was that in Bedlam? I think that was Bedlam Vale, wasn't it? So I'll probably do that if I can't get a group going. I know everybody at this hour is going to see that and just be like, no, what kind of crazy person is posting this? Me. And I am crazy. Deal with it. I've got a lot rougher things I deal with in real life. These other little trials are just a fun little toy. Okay, can I get up through here? No, we gotta go all the way around. Okay, we'll sneak past this little guy. It's gonna try to get me. It's gonna try to get me. Now, the weather is supposed to cool down this week where I am a bit. And by a bit, I mean we're still in the upper 80s. But upper 80s is so much different than, like, over 100. Great, I wanted to get that. You guys get out of here. Let's take them far enough away and then make them go away. Yes, somebody has joined me. Somebody's joined me. Get away, get away. Let's see who has joined. Let's see my group. Filling up. It's another healer. Princess Cat Warrior has joined the team. We got another heals. The hardest part's always getting the tanks. We gotta get 3 of them, too. We gotta get 3 of them. I don't think this will be too... I mean, I feel like it's really not that hard if people know... a lot relies on the DPS and the portals sending down the little spears and stuff. And then, I mean, I guess there's a decent amount of mechs to it, but... I mean, if you did get somebody who does know the mechs and everybody knows them, then it shouldn't be... I mean, it'll be a struggle, but it shouldn't be that hard. I mean, it's doable. Come on now. We're going to hope this goes well. We're going to hope this goes well for once. That'd be great because it's literally the last skin I need. This is the last skin that I need. Well, for trials. In trials. My last trial skin. Then there's only a couple more skins I need altogether too. And we'll have all the skins collected. That will be neat. Columbine, yes, it's always such a treat. Always such a treat to pick that up. Oh great, she's gonna stop me. Let's get out of here. I just don't want to take the time to battle them. Just such a long fight. Oh gosh, it followed me all the way down here. Yeah, you get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Adios, muchacho. Duxie! Hi, Duxie! Duxie, I found my goose. Remember I had a missing goose? Well, I found it. And I'm glad it's not alive, but I'm glad I found it so I can, could figure out what is coming in and attacking them. Sneaky little fox, I'm thinking, because it was not... You could tell whatever it was had a smaller mouth and it was dragged away by its head. But I was wondering, why didn't my dog scare it away? Well, my dogs, I think, did scare it away because it only got the goose to like 6 to 8 feet away from the fence. And that's as far as it went. And then I found, what looked like fox fur on the ground. It was definitely orangey red fur. And so I think my dogs did scare it away in the end, but not soon enough before the goose was already snatched. Not before the goose was already snatched, sadly. And one of my other geese I found out has a little ripped flipper, little tear in its foot. So I cleaned that all up for it. But yeah, I'm a little worried for my last duckies. A little worried for them, but the geese obviously successfully defended them as well as the dogs, but, we'll see how it goes. This is just the month where everything is getting fattened up for the winter. Everything's getting really desperate to get fat for the winter. Yeah, I know, it was pretty sad, but like I said, I am super glad that I did find it so I know what it was that was coming in. Also, it pointed me in the direction there was a hole in the fence. It did point me in the direction to where I needed to fix that. So I fixed that too. So I got that fixed, and I have my dogs in more further areas than I usually allow them in at night. So hopefully the neighbors don't creep around at night, because they're gonna get bit. They'll get bit. I mean, nobody should be parking in front of my house anyway, but my neighbors have done it before, being real snoopy and stuff, and I had to confront them for 2 hours about it. But, you know, this time they're going to get bit if it happens. It concerns me a little bit, because people will be like, you know, oh, it was your fault. Your dog, you know. Nope, you literally shouldn't be there. I'm in the middle of nowhere, and there's no reason anybody should be parking in front of my home where I'm at. So, yeah, that's a little concerned about what my dogs might do to somebody if they come by. But I decided to do it for a couple of nights in a row, to hopefully, if the thing comes back, they have a bigger range to get to where they can hopefully see them quicker and get to them quicker. And I hope that they remind those little villains not to eat my duckies and geese. Leave them alone.
Come no closer.
It really worries me, though. I have been thinking about bringing my duckies in at night. You know, put them in the barn or something. Problem with the barn, though, is I haven't really gone through. It's not. The underneath of it is open. Like, there's a gap between the ground. It's not a finished floor. No, I don't want to talk to you, lady. It's not a finished floor, and so I'd really have to take some fencing, and like dig into the ground a little ways, and, you know, hook it so it goes into the ground a bit for things that would dig under. It's just a lot of time and another project I just don't really have. So I'm thinking about putting them in one of my garages at night. For now, you know, I'll just have a mess to clean up in there. But there, I got an ink. But my duckies will be safe. So I'm a bit worried. It's that month. Every August and September, you know, they're desperate to fatten up for the winter, so they're gonna eat a lot. You know, they're really getting desperate. And, you know, when I have the pond too, it's that water source. They can come eat and drink. You know. But my neighbors have ponds too, so they can go visit my neighbors instead. They can just go visit my neighbors. So, and I'm posted to VCR3 again, Duxie. I have it posted. I'm hoping I assume you're just going to bed tonight. You're safe, just in case you're worried you won't get too fat. Okay, good. Don't eat all the duckies, duck fart. But yeah, I've got VCR3 posted. I don't have high hopes. The person saying probably not Phil. Yeah, the only person in here with me. Hard to say at this hour. They're probably gonna leave the group. If they do, I'll wait a little bit longer. If I don't get anybody in, then I'm gonna go try to farm. Which one's the Tarnished Nightmare? Is it the Bedlam Vale or is it Oathsworn?
Come back here. Where are you going? The temple is the other way.
You're in bed. I figured so much. Are you in bed too, Ascendler? Wake up, everybody! It's time to do. It's time to do the best trial, the most fun trial. Oh, Bedlam. Okay, Bedlam Vale. Okay, excellent. So I'll wait a little bit longer. If I get nobody else in here, then I will just disband and get into Bedlam Vale. I really need to get a Destro staff. I don't care which one. I just need the Tarnished Nightmare. Because right now I'm a double resto staff with a Tarnished, and I need to get a Destro on my second bar. No, this merge thing, excuse me, it's not working again. I updated that. Hang on one second, guys. I don't know why it's been doing this. Let's update the cache. Which one is that on? It's supposed to be stream elements, but for some reason, let's see if we can update the cache. It's for some reason it's not putting the link and the explanation in there where it's supposed to. And now I'll have to wait on the timer unless it lets me test the alert. Let's see if I can test the alert. Technology this week, oh my gosh, guys. Let's just say it's gonna get its arse whooped if it keeps doing this type of crap to me. I refuse to lose. I refuse to lose. Okay, so stream elements. Where's my flippin' stream elements? Why aren't you working? Stream elements. Okay, so that was for the merch one. Oh, speaking of trials, you overheard that you said what you said just as you arrived, and it's true. Zynode led a group where half of them never saw +2 and still easily cleared it because he didn't complicate any of the mechanics or instructions. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. It really shouldn't be too harsh, you know. I mean, I've accidentally gone through the portal as a healer, you know, and I knew what to do up there, you know, when you have to send down the little spears and stuff. I mean, so I just, you know, that is really the more complicated part for the DPS. You know, everything else, if you have 3 tanks and the 3 tanks are tanking appropriately and everybody knows what to stay out of. Well, some people too, so when you get that AoE that everybody's supposed to stack on so it doesn't kill you, a lot of people will forget that one. I mean, I feel like it's just simple little things that are forgotten. Extreme, welcome in. I'm trying to see why my stinking little bot here, my stream elements, keeps bringing up my merch command, but it's not bringing up the actual words it's supposed to say. You know, it's not bringing up the words it's supposed to say about the merch and posting the link. So, I don't know. I might have to. Okay, this is for chat commands. Then we have timers. It's the timer one that for some reason, the timer one, okay, we're going to retest this. Can I test commands here? I can't test commands on this part. I don't know about stream elements. This might be something I have to actually switch completely over to, switch it completely over to Mix It Up. It might have to be something that only goes on to Mix It Up. 100% on Mix It Up is what I'm thinking. So we'll see how that goes. There's a few things I'm going to transfer over to Mix It Up as I get going because I've really been liking it. And thank you so much, Extreme, for teaching me all about it because I remembered how to do it. I'm so proud of myself. And I've been making so many things. Not today, though. I've been so busy. I had a vehicle that had about 4, well, all the tires, about 4. Every single one of the tires was bald. Okay. I think I'm back now. Hopefully it got back just in time. OBS, I tell you, I mean, between all the technology, everything's been like, you don't get to stream tonight. Did it reconnect just in time? I think it did. I hope it did. I hope it did. Okay, well, I'm still here, guys. We're gonna get into. I'm going to queue for a dungeon finder. We're gonna do a specific. Okay, are we all back? Okay, well, it's sending out. Okay, I think we're back. Okay, I think we're back. So I'm going to be doing. And if anybody wants in, let me know. If anybody wants to come play, I'm just gonna do Bedlam Vale until I can hopefully grab a Destro staff, and I don't care which one. Thank you, Duxie, for doing the merch. I'm wondering if it's gonna work by itself now at all, too. Now that it didn't show up, is it showing up on the screen too? Well, I can do merch. I can do merch, but it doesn't. There's one that's on an auto timer that's supposed to bring up the video of the merch, and I don't even see that happening. It's supposed to bring up the merch video and a message with the merch link. Here, I'm going to hit merch again. So merch, maybe there's a cooldown for merch. Yeah, it didn't let me even do merch. Oh, I spelt it wrong. Because I spelt it wrong. I put mech. Merch. Okay. So it is doing it, but it's not actually bringing up the little video for the merch at the same time like it should. And that is through Mix It Up that should be pulling it up. That's actually through Mix It Up that it should be pulling it up. Well, let me refresh Mix It Up cache. Let me refresh all the caches on my OBS. I mean, OBS has been being a little BS this evening. Maybe I have to, okay, let's refresh. It would be under the ads section. Let's just refresh the cache of everything. Stream Elements will struggle with that. Mix It Up can handle it. Well, see, this is the video of the merch with the products. That is only Mix It Up. And so I'm thinking because of all the problems I had with OBS, I need to refresh the cache on everything. So that's what I'm gonna do. Wait, when somebody did the hold on, guys. Let's see if my redeems are still coming up too. Let me check that really quick. Let's see what's working and what's not here. Let's do our little alien abduction redeem and see if that comes up. That came up. Okay. So now merch should come up. Merch should come up. There we go. So now merch will, at least if we type in merch, it'll bring that up. But when Stream Elements was doing it on its timer, and I can't, what I hate about the Stream Elements is I can't test that. They don't let you go in and actually test that when you make a timer one. I have it set for every 18 minutes. I'm going to put it down for every 1 minute right now. Okay, guys, I'm spamming you out with my merch. And then I'm going to go refresh. That one's under the ads section. We're going to go refresh that again. Wait a second. I don't know how that's going to work. And it shouldn't matter because it doesn't matter how it really shows up on the screen. That one is just, where that one was borking is it's not putting the actual, wait, did that just go by itself now? Did I type in merch? I typed that one in, didn't I? Okay, we're gonna, every 1 minute, it's going to spam us out saying merch for a second here, just so I could try that. Did I save? Did I push save? Maybe I didn't. Okay, we have saved it now. So I'm going to hope that it's going to behave and how I want it to. Okay, now I need to go back onto my other screen too so I can see and watch if it's going to work when it happens. Okay, so I'm in my Dungeon Finder, so if anybody wants to join me, let me know. Just doing a Bedlam Vale veteran farm for just trying to get any of the Destro staffs. I guess I could check my friend. Look, here I haven't even checked my friends list this evening. Bloodroot Forge, everybody's busy pretty well. Cyrodiil, the Underweave. Okay, hang on, let me get out of the... Let's get over to safety. We're gonna get... I know, I saw that, Bleason. I saw it. And I am happy that they at least made it as tall as it should be. And, you know, just hopeful they'll get my duck mount. Just hopeful they'll get, you know, every mount that I'll get is just like, you know, oh, there's another random mount to stick in my mount list. But the one I'm really looking for is the duck mount. That's the one that I'll, you know, Right now my mounts are on randomize because there's nothing I really love enough to be on it all the time. So that's just going to go in my little random list if I choose to buy it. If I choose to buy it. It is a dual mount, so that's neat. You know, and because it's like, you know, tall like
Where
it
are
should
you
be,
going?
I'm kind of excited about
The
that.
temple is the other way. Come back
But
here.
do I want to spend... I'm assuming they'll let us spend our Endeavor points
Where are
on
you
it. I've got
going?
like 17,000
The
plus
temple's the
Endeavor
other way.
points.
Come
It
back
cracks me
here.
up because I never try for my Endeavors. I just literally just go play the game and I seem to end up getting them. Anyway, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if I get it or not. But that's great. We'll just... Probably because there's tons of Canadians that wanted their moose. Okay, there's the merch thing again. Now, it popped up with the message. This time it popped up with the message, but it did not work to where it does... it didn't work to where it's going to put the merch, bring up the video for it at the same time. Yeah. Oh, no, it did. It did. Okay, guys. Well, it's working now. It's finally working now. Good. Good. So I'm going to put this now. I'm going to put this now onto a timer. So it's not every 1 minute coming up. We're going to put this back to every 18 minutes. And we'll save that so you guys don't get bombarded. Now, why won't it let me save? What? Why won't it let me save that? We made a change here. Flippin' Stream Elements is going to be replaced 100% by Mix It Up one of these days. I know it. Let's just put it that way. Oops. Online, offline interval. Oh my god. Okay. 18 minutes is what I had it on. There. Okay. Finally let me save it. Now let's get back to business here. Let's get back to business. Okay. Oh, I didn't check my guild. Maybe there's some guildies on that would want to go to Bedlam Vale. Let's see here. Only one. It's Noob, and they're in Vardenfell. I don't know if Noob wants to. I'll ask, I guess. I don't remember what the last time I played with Noob. Probably not too many times. Okay, wanna... Whoops. Vet. Bedlam Vale? Where are you over in the cooking stream? Oh, was I? No, I sadly did not make it in time. I was out getting my tires changed, because I had 4 of them that had to be changed, and they were showing their threads. It was the one trip I had to go straight to get the tires done, and I was sad, actually. I saw later that I missed it. It made me so sad. I didn't make it, sadly. I've been so dang busy. You know, I was going to wake up super early in the daytime to do stuff, but I had stayed up so late the night before. And I didn't make it. So I really had to cram my time in and do as much as I could. You can talk? Yes! Want to try your new setup? Sounds great. Get in here, Sindler. Are we already friendoed, or are you in my guild? Or do we need to do a little whisper? That stuffed chicken look... I love stuffed chicken, Bleaston. Oh my gosh. Have you ever been to like the Buca di Beppo Italian restaurant? They have them in a different locations in the U.S. I got to go to one of those one time, and I had the prosciutto chicken, and it was so good. It was delicious. I love stuffed chicken. Your main character's principal mount is the Sora horse that you had to save 10,000 gold in 2015 because they were not giving away for free. Like, no, I know. Oh, I remember that. I remember that. Okay, hold on. Is this you? Are you Zenomatic? I'm inviting in whoever just said hello to me. I think that was you, right? Oh, hold on. Zenonetic. Zenonetic. Is that you, Ascendler? Okay, good. Just making sure. I didn't get a random whisper. Yeah, that was... I remember saving up for my horse. Okay, so Noob can't get in here with us, but hey, we got we got a tank and a healer. So I gotta re-QS. So it should be easier now. If we have a tank and a healer, we should be able to get in somebody else in here. Okay, so we're doing Bedlam Vale. We need 2 deeps. If anybody wants to come deeps really quick, this is just a gear run. Look at that, ready already. Ready already. Thank you, Ascendler. You happen to be the right tank and healer combo. Now we got right in. What kind of food do you cook, Bleason? How good do you cook? Do you love cooking? I love cooking. What kind of food do you cook, Bleason? Let's hear it. No, am I getting kicked? Or is it just going to take a minute to log in? Oh my god. I swear the internet hates me this evening. It might just take a minute to log in. This has happened before. There we go. Whew. Thank goodness. Okay, did I eat food? I don't know. We're going to eat it anyway, just to make sure. And we're going to get ready on our potions here. And I'm a healer. I need to remember I'm not deepsing this time. You have many other mounts now, all free. Some requited effort. Yes, I have a bunch of mounts as well. And yeah, I just collect them. But I really want my duck mount. And that's the one that I'm going to spend all the money I have on when it comes out. Man, I'm getting lag too. I hope I'm not going to get kicked. Oh, required. Yeah, I didn't quite know what that word meant, the requited. But it sounded, it sounded like a word. It probably is. It sounds like it should be. I am so not used to healing right now since I've been on my other tune. So this should be interesting. So I should only be getting... I should only get the staff at the very end, right? Or in a chest or something can drop anything. This is so weird healing right now. Once I haven't done it for so long. Okay, and I don't have a shield on. Oh my gosh, here I am trying to shield myself. Because I'm used to shielding and I got no shield on this bar. And so I have a new mouse that has an execute button. But I have to set it up as a macro situation on the mouse software to make it do switching bars because if for some reason ESO doesn't register the button. So I just have to make a macro situation happen with the button. So I'm going to do that too and see if I can get better at possibly switching bars. We'll see how it goes. We will see how it goes on that. Okay, just taking out the trash here. I don't think we have terribly high DPS, but it shouldn't be a problem here. At least we're not going to be doing hard mode. I just need my flippin' staff, and I just need one. I really don't care which Destro staff it is. I'll go with whatever I get. Where's my orb? There it is. Gosh, I'm just not used to my healies at the moment. Yeah, one of these guys is a little squishy. And they don't do, terribly, a ton of damage. They damage enough, though. They definitely damage enough to do it. It's just going to be a little bit harder, possibly. A little longer of a situation. I'm so glad I got on, guys. I hope I don't... Oh, come on, internet. I hope I don't wear myself out, because I have to wake up early I have got to work double time to get. I mean, if I want to also get wood ready for the winter, then I need to hurry up and get everything done while it's still hot out, other than the wood, so that when it cools down outside, I can just focus only on harvesting wood.
Impress me.
Oh, but I'm standing where I shouldn't. I feel so foreign to healing right now. I switched bars, no wonders. Good grief, guys, I switched bars to the wrong one. I try to generally put those circles outside on the edge of this, if I can, but I've been missing that. Oh, one of these little deeps has a shield they are sharing. That's nice. A group shield. Well, they're not doing too bad. They're deeps in. They're getting their deeps in. Maybe they were just saving it, the real deepsage, for the boss. Crap, I'm on the wrong bar again. No, I died to being on the wrong bar. Oh my gosh. That is just pathetic. I should not have died right there. They don't even want to get me up. Well, one of them died now because of it. Oh no. Yeah, okay, good. I was gonna say, at least res the other guy. At least res the other deeps. Oh man. Pop-Tart Wildberry did not want to res anybody. Okay, here they're finally resing me. Okay, let me get onto the flippin' A. Let me get onto the right bar. Yeah, not happening. That's fine. Somebody's gonna slot a heal. That's not what happened, guys. I was on the wrong bar. I was on the wrong flipping bar, guys. Now they're like, I'm gonna slot. Well, that's okay though. You know, go ahead and slot yourself heal. More DPS should slot heals, but now wait, which one's my? Hold on, what bar am I on? Wait, so I do. Hold on, so I do have what? Am I even wearing on this tune? Oh yeah, it's the other tune I need the tarnished for. So I got Olarims. Okay. So I should be on my Olarims. Okay, now let's hope I don't accidentally hit the wrong flippin' bar again. That's the worst, you know, because that's all my burst heals are on this bar. Had they just rezzed me right away, they wouldn't need it, you know. They didn't want to res right away. They probably thought they were dealing with a fake healer, which is clearly not the case. Oh my god. I don't really, you know, my wings are okay, but I think I'd rather have a shield than the wings, to be honest. I mean, it is nice, though, when I am used to it, sometimes to go faster, but I'm just not used to my healer right now. Alrighty. We gon' get it. Okay, I switched bars. On accident again. Okay, there we go. There we go. Alright. Let's see if we got these. I pretty much think I got every other item out of here, just not the main weapons and stuff. And I'm not even going to pick them up. Because I don't want to deal with them for my bags.
You'll love it.
Okay, in we go. Okay, we'll take these and these and these. I don't want that. Okay, there's a chest. Where's the chest? Back here. Maybe we get lucky. Maybe we get something we don't have in here. Nope. I pretty well think I do have everything collected, just not the weapons.
My creatures are supposed to slow you down.
Where I know where are the ducks of Tamriel. We're getting a moose mount instead.
Duxinapond asked me, where are the ducks of Tamriel? Are the enigmatic ducks of Tamriel? These feathered creatures can be found in various regions, often near bodies of water where they waddle, quack, and occasionally engage in some amusing antics. From the serene lakes of Valenwood to the marshy wetlands of Black Marsh, they thrive in the diverse environments that the continent offers. Keep an eye out during your adventures. They may just provide a moment of joy amidst the chaos of war and magic in the Elder Scrolls Online.
Okay, so he lied about that. And also that's sad that we have no joy now amidst all the chaos and everything. And the duckies would bring the joy. They're keeping the joy from us. Okay, here we go on this one. Here we go. This one can be interesting sometimes. It's not that bad. It's just, you know, it can get interesting.
Or one of his copies. Come forth, my other self.
Oh, did we lose somebody? And our DPS just sucks at rezzing? These flippin' DPS and their lack of res abilities. Yeah, I'm gonna sit here dying trying to res. DPS, do your fucking job. This is why I died last time why I died last time was because I switched bars and I didn't realize it. But why I didn't get back up and they didn't have a healer at the moment because they didn't go do there. Good job. Good job. Do your flippin' res, deeps. At least I can keep a DPS up while they're rezzing instead of me rezzing. Good job. Good job. Hello, welcome in, Simple Network. Welcome in. Just doing a little Bedlam Veil. I'm trying to get a destruction staff of some sort from the Tarnished Nightmare set because it's one of the ones I don't have yet, and I need it for my other tune. But I'm in here as a healer because I'd rather play the healer on this one. Somebody keeps saying WTF. Like, what do they think is going on here? Stay on my flippin' heels like everybody else is. There are plenty of heals going out.
I feel the torment from that thing, and I like it.
Thank you for the hug, Duxie. Little ducky hugs. Did the ducky hug show up on the screen, guys? Is that still working? Is that alert still coming up?
Don't forget, those spiders hate the light.
No ducky hug, it didn't come up. Okay. I'll have to refresh the cache on that one too. I'll have to refresh the cache.
That poison is deadly. You shouldn't let it linger.
Oh crap, I forgot to go cleanse. I was so distracted thinking about this ducky hug that I totally forgot to go cleanse. Dang it.
The dark shroud's power is beginning to wane.
There we go. Okay, whew.
It's at the back of the Skyvault Master. The blind won't get it quickly.
I'm sure our champion is ready to hunt.
Yeah, I
the
forgot to
blind,
cleanse on that.
regardless of how far into
Okay,
the
man, I'm gonna probably have to wait because this group I have to pay attention with. But I'm probably gonna have to wait till after this dungeon, and then I'm gonna check and see if we can get this ducky hug working again.
Look, tutor. So that's where I put Ugelzol's head. I expected the
What is going on here?
to last longer.
I don't know why they're going down there.
It's all complete.
Are we supposed to go down here, guys?
Will crumble, and I will take the Aconir for my
I don't know what's going on here. Go to the tree. Okay, I've never done this before. Don't fall. Okay, I've never done this before. I'm probably gonna fall, knowing me. Hold on. I've never done this before. Oh, you're lucky I didn't fall. Okay, now I just stand here? Do I walk all the way farther than this? Okay, yeah, just a little farther. Whew. Just to the tip of the tree. Okay, and it just pulls you right to the end, huh? Well, I came in dead. Interesting. Well, that was interesting. I've never seen that before. So that was right after that bug lady boss. Well, that's interesting. That saves a lot of trash, doesn't it? I came in dead.
My spell destroys
Maybe I can refresh my
everything in
I'm gonna
way.
refresh my cache while I'm sitting here dead. I'm gonna go ahead and refresh. I think it's this one. Okay, we'll refresh this cache, and then hopefully the ducky hug should work. Okay. Hopefully the ducky hug should work now, Duxie. Let's try it. I'll do it. I'll do one myself. Let's give Duxie a hug. Okay, let's see if it comes up. What the heck? I hear the music from it, but I don't see the alert. No, there's the alert. It came up. It did come up. It was just delayed on my screen. Oh, here I am rezzed. Oh, crap. No, I'm in my Twitch chat. Okay, whew. Oh my gosh, first person. No, thank you. I don't want to do this one on first person.
My power only grows.
Dang it. Oh my gosh. Oh, bad recovery. That was a bad recovery on my part. I wanted to make sure my ducky hug worked, okay? It was important to me. Now we can get the ducky hugs out. Roll out the ducky hugs. Hey Extreme, are you still in here? Can you hear me right now? Or are you busy? Okay, you're in here. So I'm wondering, do you know if you can put timed alerts, timed ones on Mix It Up to make things come up on a timed interval? That's the only reason I really kept Stream Elements around, due to the timers of the messages that come up. You have one for your... Okay, excellent. Well, we'll have to collaborate on that, hopefully, and figure out how I need to get that done so I can... I think I'm just going to switch completely out of Stream Elements. I mean, I could still use it for giveaways because I don't have another giveaway set up yet, but I mean, if it's just for giveaways, I don't know. We'll see. I'm probably going to weasel out of Stream Elements at least as much as I can. I think it's a little less reliable in the end. Oh crap. Don't want to be in that. Wow, I got lucky to make it through all that. All the wild mirrored buggers on the loose.
Let's see if you can keep up.
The giveaway one is fine on Stream Elements. Okay. Yeah, I haven't done any giveaways for a long time, guys, because I've been saving up for our guild so I can get a guild trader, and we're almost to 50 people in the guild. I think we're like 5 or 6 people away to be able to get, to start getting a guild trader and sell stuff. So I've just been stocking away the money for that at this moment.
Insist on dying for that fool's amusement.
There we go. That wasn't bad. So let's hope I get a staff. Nope, I got a dagger. Got me a dagger, but now I won't. We'll bind that. I'm not gonna get that. Okay, we'll leave everything. We'll take this.
Recognition for that.
Two puggers got Inferno. I got the I just got the dagger that I didn't have. So we're gonna bind that. I mean, there can't be. Let me see what weapons I do have, because maybe I can tell roughly how long it's gonna take, how many runs. Let's see. What is it? Not outfit. It's set items. Okay. So we need DLC dungeons, Bedlam Vale. Where is it? Where the heck is it? Oh, we have to click on these to get to it? Oh, not Gold Coast. It's Gold Road. Where's Gold Road at? Hold on. Okay. Oh, I wasn't even on DLC. I was on zones. No wonders. Okay. Okay, so... Oh, crap, because I could get the weapons from this other set, too. Well, that set, I only will get one more item out of there for the weapons. So that can be one shot. This I have... Is this collected? It looks... I can't tell. I think it's collected. Yeah, because it's not grayed out all the way. Okay, so I have 2 that I could get there. So that's 3 times. And then Tarnished Nightmare, I have like... So 3, 4, 5, 6... 6 times it will take me. Minimum. To, you know, at max. 6 times in here max to get the staff. Okay, so I'm gonna... Oh, I already did that. So I'm gonna be going in here again. Are you wanting to go again, Assembler? Or are you done? I'm just gonna keep hitting this. And hang on, was it this other person went offline? I'm just gonna get him out of the group. Kick from group. You're done. Okay, I'll kick you out. I'll kick you out too. Okay. Thank you so much, Assembler, though. You helped me get one item closer. One item closer. Your skills don't fire, but yeah, that can happen. That can definitely happen. I was getting lag too. I was definitely getting lag. It was very much of an input lag situation on my end as well. Oh, you left already? Okay. Well, I got rid of everybody in there. I got rid of everybody who was left. Alright, so we're getting in another one. Let's just leave now. I don't like grinding, you know, but here I am grinding. I mean, I have to. Is this somewhere I haven't even got to? Finally in Canarthes on this tune. Huh. Well, we got it now. Okay, I'm cute. I guess I could check my friend list too, see if anybody else got on or is out of something. Oh, Drew's in Battle Center, huh? What am I just getting attacked over here for? Normally I just leave these guys behind, but for some reason I felt revenge. Revenge needed to happen on this. Okay, we got our revenge. Now, time to just keep collecting more inks. We got 1 ink today already. I'm so excited all the inks we're going to be getting this week from the daily rewards. Get all these little runes. Oh, that reminds me. I didn't check my... yeah, I just let these rewards go if I don't have them. If I already have them collected, I just let them expire right out of my mail. Let's get these. I haven't been doing my writs every day. I just have it. This winter, I'm going to be putting a lot more time into my game and my stream, but until then, I have so much work to do. Yeah, and I always lose so much weight before the winter when I get so busy. You know, I put on a decent amount of muscle and lose a lot of weight, you know, and then I'll just not worry about just packing on pounds in the winter so I can be nice and toasty, and then I put them all off again. It's just the old seasonal, what all the animals do, too. Put on the pounds in the winter, work them all off in the summer. But I don't work out at all. I just go and deal with stuff and it happens. So my kid's always saying, oh, you know, I'm going to go, I want to get some weights and lift some weights. Like, okay, I'll get you weights, but like, just work, help me out. You won't, you won't have to work at all. You don't have to plan in working out in your life and take hours to go do it. You just go work. Just go to work and you don't need to work out. That little tree shortcut. Just walk carefully to the end tip of the tree, and it'll port you right to the last boss. I saw that was so exciting. Now I know it, and it was right after that little bug lady boss. That was nice little trick you showed me. That's exciting. Hopefully I get in again. I think the least amount of roles that are available at this hour always seems to be tanks. In the daytime, you can get tanks pretty often, but like at this hour, it is just the last roll you can grab. If you fall, you'll be ported too, but you won't be able to res in the arena. Oh, okay, good to know. How do you know it's a lady? I don't know it's a lady, Duxie. I just get a evil lady vibe from that one. It's just the vibe. It's just the vibe. I get an evil lady vibe from that one, so I call it a lady. It could be a dual situation where it's like a boy and a girl. I just call it a lady. I just feel like she's an evil lady. I never really remember her voice. I wasn't really paying attention, but I just assume it's a lady. I mean, she feels like an evil lady to me when I'm in there. You're glad Zos didn't fix that shortcut. Yeah, it's a good thing. That's nice, because not everybody wants to, you know, clear out all that trash and get the buffs if they don't want them. So that's pretty nice. That was nice. That's how you farm the blind style page. Okay. I don't know if I ever got that style page or not.
You're here. Good, good.
And finish the dungeon in less than 10 minutes. Yeah, that's a good speed run, isn't it? See, I'm pretty sure I got my speed run in there. Let me see. I haven't looked at my Pithkas for days. Well, for months now, actually. Haven't looked at this forever.
You want what we're offering,
Let's
don't
see.
you? Then talk to Hutha about the secret ingredient that makes his brew so
Dungeons.
devastating.
I probably already have my speed run, I'm guessing, in there. But maybe not. Where is it? Oh, down at the bottom. Yeah, oh yeah, I got everything in there. Oh, what? So I got my challenger in there too. I already got my challenger in there, yeah. Now I need the trifecta. I have no trifectas. I have no trifectas. Not one single trifecta on my belt. Probably have it in the regular dungeons. Well, you can't really get a trifecta in here, huh? You just do them all. Yeah, you don't really get trifectas in those. So yeah, I haven't got my trifectas in any DLC dungeons. Not one. Your group gonna do Fang Lair trifecta today? Nice. That's nice. We'll try to get it. Fang Lair's not too bad. I can see it being doable in there though. That one. So I have the little dragon, bone dragon that looks like that big dragon. And when I was in there last time, I took it in so it could be its little baby. So you could see its little baby got reunited with it. Man, see a Sindler? Look how long I have to wait now that I don't have a tank. Moonhunter Keep and DOM. I don't remember what the DOM is, but you already got those ones, so we just pick random DLCs. Play Tonk? I can't. I have never done tanking, and I don't really want to do it because I don't like that view of the dungeon. Oh, Depths of Malatar, yes. That can be a rough one, on pugs especially. The Depths of Malatar. Man, this could take a while, you guys. This is going to suck if I'm waiting here for so long. That means other people aren't really getting into the random dungeons, too, is what that's going to mean. I mean, I gotta at least be happy I did get one more piece, though, so that's one less time I have to go in there. And now I know it's 6 more times. Will definitely get me a Destro, if not less. We did it in 3 days. 3 days for Depths of Malatar. That isn't bad. Okay, I'm not gonna fight 2 of these guys. Let's just move on. I need to get away from Bad Guyville. I grabbed that wormwood and got the heck out of there in time. He was creeping up on me. Oh, Rage of Wrath just got on. I wonder if they want to do Bedlam Vale. Let me see. Gear run? Question mark? I guess I wasn't paying attention to see if anybody else has logged on either. I gotta keep an eye on it. You never know who's gonna get in. Everybody else is still occupied. See if I grabbed Rage Wrath quick enough. Kind of wish there are rewards for older dungeon for Trifecta. I know, that'd be neat if they could update it. They could always update that and have it happen. I think there'd be nice to do a few things for some of the old stuff. Also, I wish Cold Harbor could be updated. Just like the whole zone. I wish Cold Harbor could be updated. I get lost in there. Mountain God title, that would be neat. Okay. Here we go. How long was it we were in there, Sindler? Depends on who we get. I don't have anyone else yet, So I am in a pug queue for it. Okay, we're just pugging it, guys. We're pugging it. Hoping for the best. Man, you know, I feel like had I got on a little earlier in the evening, which I was trying, a whole hour it took me, 20 minutes, okay. Whole hour it took me to finally get my technical issues to let me log in. I'd never been so upset about it. You know, you work your butt off all day, you go take care of stuff all day long, you know, and you try to hurry up to get onto your stream, and then it doesn't go through. That's, ooh, that is messing with fire. That is messing with some fire there. I wasn't very happy about it. I'm just glad I pushed through and kept trying and prevailed. But then it's interesting because like all my alerts weren't showing up. I had to refresh the cache on all of them. Some stuff happened, definitely. Some stuff happened. Am I just gonna be waiting and farming and waiting and farming this whole time? Is that what's gonna happen to me this evening? I triggered it. Okay, let's grab this and go. Whew. So we've got 1 ink so far this evening. Hopefully, let's see if we can at least get 2 inks this evening, maybe. Sometimes when you grab the inks too, they give you more than one. You get sometimes 2 inks in one shot on a node. Hi, and Wills, welcome in! Welcome in. I'm just in the queue for a Bedlam Vale run with some pugs. I'm waiting until the queue pops for the Dungeon Finder. And I'm harvesting for some inks while I wait. Harvesting for inks. Hope you're having a great day.
For prosperity, for security, for unity, for the Dominion.
I've got some angry puppies outside. I lost a goose to predators the other night, but they weren't able to haul it off. It was a fox, I do believe, and it wasn't able to haul it off all the way because I think my dogs got to it in time. So tonight I have all my dogs out, and I have some of them in areas where they normally wouldn't be in. So I'm hoping they do a good job scaring off the predators this evening. 7 a.m. here, so day is just starting. Resource gathering is your favorite pastime in ESO. You know, it's what I do between when I'm waiting on, you know, just waiting on queues to pop and, you know, to get those inks and stuff. And before you know it, you got so many supplies. So many supplies along the way. It's kind of nice. Kind of nice to do. All the little sheepies. Okay, so Rage Your Wrath isn't going to make it. Okay. So, I'm going to be alone with pugs, guys. And, you know, it seems to be tanks that are the least available at this hour. You know, and it's kind of a funny hour between the different, you know, time of the world for people too. Because it's just in the morning on the EU, and then here it is, you know, the early hours of the morning are just beginning. And so a lot of people are getting off, and a lot of people haven't quite logged in yet at this time in general. But I do find that it's much easier to get all the other roles at this hour than tanks. And every other hour in the daytime hours, it's easier to get tanks. I mean, there are a decent amount of tanks out there. There's a decent amount of them. Look at all these ailets. Let's grab these goodies. See if we get any ink. No, we did get one ink tonight so far. We did get one, which is good. And hopefully we'll get more while we wait. Hopefully we'll get more. I can't believe this dungeon is taking so long. Let's see how long I've been in the queue already. 15 minutes. We've been in the queue for 15 minutes. I forget to grab the butterflies, and there's a lot of recipes that take the butterfly wings. So I really should be starting to grab them more. I do all my harvesting in Canarthes because there's usually not too many people in here, at least on the NA server. And it seems the nodes are like, there's a lot of them. Seems to be abundant. So I do a lot of harvesting in Canarthes when I'm trying to get inks. Nope, I don't want to get close to those guys. I'm on my healer too right now. When I harvest on my healer, I probably should bring out my companion actually. I don't hit hard at all. So if someone comes after me, I've aggravated a bad guy, I usually choose not to spend the time killing him and just move on to the next node. Because I don't want to take forever killing something. But I think I'm going to actually get my companion out. Let's get rid of this guy. Oh crap. No! I was aiming for the beetle! Now I am going to be attacked by the law. Look at that. Just look at what I've done to myself. Is this guy still going to chase me? The beetle's still on me. Okay, I want to get my companion out. Which companion? I got Ember on this one. Got Ember on this one. Okay, there. We got Ember to help us on our way. Okay, I will no longer be attacked by the law. Good. We still have a bounty, though. We still have a bounty. Look at this blue Antiloma. Hiding right back behind the tree. Oops. I didn't even grab it. Didn't even grab it. And Wills, I just realized I never gave you your shout out. I'm giving you your shouty. Sorry about that. Get you your shouty there, everybody. Go follow. Go follow. Go follow in Wills. He is a great streamer, and he is just fun to watch. He's pretty funny. He sings a little ducky song. He also sings a ducky song for all his duckies. Oh, here's a butterfly. Let's grab that. Hope I didn't miss any other shouties this evening. I haven't really been paying too good of attention. I've had so many little technical issues this evening. It's kind of got me distracted and thrown off. And I've started later than I usually start. Because of it all. Yeah.
Halt. Come no closer.
Okay, let's get some more nodes. Hey Poseidon, let's get you a shouty as well. Get all our shouties in here. Welcome in, Poseidon. I am right now queued for a rando, but, well, a pug group, trying to get into Bedlam Vale. I need a, any of the Destro staffs of the Tarnished Nightmare set for my sticker book. My other tune that I have is needing to get this. So I'm hoping to get it. But the queue, I've been in there for over 15 minutes now this evening.
Stay back.
And it's not queuing up right now. So I don't know how lucky I'll be with that. Don't know how... Oh, Columbine! It's always just such a treat. And we got 2 of them. So lovely. Lovely little treat. You're trying to get your hands on a gaming PC. Nice, nice. Yeah, I'm hoping mine continues to hold up because I don't know how I would be feeling if I didn't. Well, I wouldn't be feeling good. Let's just put it that way. Happy to be streaming. That's all I can say. I need an update for mine because mine's old and it's been having issues, but you know, it's hanging in there, and hopefully it can just hang in there for a while to get a new one. Do you, Poseidon, do you have, because you stream, do you have a Throne account?
Wait right there.
Oh,
Do you
crud.
know what
Let's
happened
pay
to the
this
last
guy.
criminal I dealt
Do you have a Throne account? Because on Throne, you can crowdfund things, so people can donate just like a little bit, you know, whatever they can afford to donate, and then hopefully over time, through enough small donations, you can save up for a PC. You can put one on your Throne account. Being a Tonk is expensive, so you get why there are only a handful of them. Yeah, it's hard to get them, Miss Sindler. See what a treat. You came in and helped me. It was such a treat because at this hour it's hard to get them. You don't have that. Well, you should get one, Poseidon. Go get a Throne account because on Throne you can go and add different items to your Throne list, your wish list. Like you see up at the top right of my stream, you can see that there's the PC up there. And then on my, it's set for a timer. Every so often a message will come in, or you can just do, if people want to donate for my PC, I have where you can do exclamation PC. And there it goes. See, it brings up the Throne. It brings up my Throne item for the PC. So you can set that up for your stream. If you can do that, then maybe it will help you possibly get some help to get one. Because it's, I mean, I don't know too many people that can just shell out enough right away to go get a gaming PC. I don't really know anybody who can, to be to be honest. And so that's kind of the boat I'm in, and maybe that can help you to get a Throne account set up. And you can put all sorts of stuff on there. I have so I have a koi pond here at home. It was a hot tub that was broken when I got the place, and instead of just ripping it out and having a hole in the deck to patch and dealing with all that, I left the hot tub and I turned it into a little koi pond. So I got some lily pads and some koi in it, and I put a koi fish. There's a platinum koi fish that I put on my Throne account. So if anybody wants to buy me a platinum koi fish, I can add one to my other koi. Then get a new friend. Right now I have 2 golden koi and 1 two calico koi. But the 3 are butterflies, and then 1 calico koi is the regular koi. Yeah. And so you can put anything on that Throne list. There's so much stuff that you can put on to it. And for my little koi pond, guys, so there's some people that are getting close to being at the 9-month sub, the Twitch baby, and so for that I've got little baby rubber duckies. They're tiny little rubber duckies that actually squeak, and so you can put glasses on them or not. I'm gonna give everybody, write somebody's name on these rubber duckies and put them in my koi pond, so everybody will be just floating out in my little koi pond. Columbine is so expensive. It is. I know. So listen to this story about my Columbine assembler. I'm building mine up again. I stupidly wasn't thinking. There was one of the tunes I had. I wanted to build up their alchemy. And so guess what I did? Wasn't paying attention to what ingredients I was using. I was just like, let's make all these recipes so that we can up this, you know, crafting ability with the alchemy, and I just wasted all my flippin' Columbine that I had saved up for so long. Tons of it. And so I have been officially trying to rebuild my Columbine supply. Which this is nice, because between dungeon queues, you know, that's when I seem to go harvesting the most, and now it's like Columbine and inks are the treasure for me. I haven't even used any of my inks yet, guys. Well, I have. I've actually tried to describe 2 skills, but I'm not really into this yet. I'm describing so much, but I've just been getting and collecting all the scripts and stuff from Battlegrounds and other things. But I will be using them eventually. I sold a bunch of inks while they were still good price to get money, because nothing else of mine was selling. So I sold some inks, and that got me a little bit of money. But I still have half my inks left for myself. And I hope to continue to get more. Well, this week, for our daily rewards, we're going to be getting them. We will be getting them. You remember when cornflower was the one high on demand? Your prog groupies would have given you a friend discount for Columbines? That's nice. That's super nice. Yeah, I've just been recollecting mine. The old-fashioned way. While I'm waiting for things to pop. I forgot I have Ember out. Okay, well, she can take care of this while I grab this, then. No one want to play tank. I know! That's why! That's why when you came in as the tank, it went so fast. We got people right away. It's just this hour. It's literally this hour, too. Like, there's just no tanks at this specific hour. They got all the funsies with their 500k DPSs while you're bashing for them. Yes, yes. I wish there was a tank. There is no way I would ever fake tank to get into somewhere or fake heals. I just never could do it. But I'm not even getting fake tankers. Like, I'll take a fake tank. You know, fake tank just means more heals needed, essentially, and you might get chased as the healer. Some things, if there's not a tank or a tank stat or whatever, they go for the healer. Some of the bosses. It's just harder on me, but I would still be happy about it. Somebody needs to fake tank this. Anybody want to come in and fake tank? Koi always remind you of this really fancy Chinese restaurant you went to once. A kid dropped an almond cookie in the pond. The koi fish ate the whole cookie. Yeah, I can't wait till mine get huge. So the idea is, right now they're probably about this big right now, my koi, from like head to the end of their tail. And when they get really, really big, I'm going to move them out to the big pond, the actual pond. And hope to goodness they don't just eat all the other fish and ruin the ecosystem in there. But so the fish that I have in there in the pond are for eating. There's like bass and there's bass. I put also minnows in there so that they would be food for the bass. And there is a lot of bluegill. There's like hundreds and hundreds of fish in there. I haven't fished any of them out. Not one, because I'm just letting them grow and grow and grow. But, you know, I would hope adding koi in there wouldn't... Because they get big and they have been known to be invasive to where they can ruin ecosystems of the local fish and stuff. So I'd have to consider, if I put them in there, I'm risking the fact that it might turn into a solely koi pond, which wouldn't be a bad idea, but then I'd have to have koi fish for food instead of the other fish, because I want that pond for eating fish. A lot of people say that they like to eat koi, and a lot of people say they don't like them because they're too bony. So I don't know how I'd feel about them, but growing them for that long, oh man. I mean, they will have hundreds of babies when they start breeding. Mine are not quite old enough to start having babies yet. And sometimes they'll eat their babies if you don't, you know, but in a big pond situation, the babies have time to survive. I mean, my fish have been surviving good in there, even with tons of snapping turtles and other turrets and stuff that eat the fish. There's hundreds of fish in there. I went in there swimming recently. It was funny, when I went in there swimming the most recently, there's this snapping turtle, which I'm always upset because they can eat baby ducks. I don't have any babies right now, but they can. But when I got in there... It kept swimming like a foot away from me and just popping back up and eyeballing me last time. Like, what are you doing in my pond? It was pretty funny. It was pretty funny. But they eat the fish in there too. I have a good, healthy fish regen... Oh, Columbine again. Yay. A good, healthy fish regeneration already. But if I put koi in there, it could change the whole ecosystem. So I'm a little hesitant to do such things. But, you know, when my koi fish get big enough, they're going to have to go in there. But I don't have a bunch. I have four 4 koi right now only. And the one, I don't know if I want them all mixing and mingling and breeding together, because I kind of want to keep the butterfly koi just breeding by themselves, but unfortunately I do have the one that's a regular koi. It's not a bad thing, but you know, then the babies sometimes will come out looking like butterfly koi or they won't, but it kind of then mixes the breed a bit. Kind of mixes them. But I can't wait to add more koi to the pond. I could use some more. I would take some more koi. It'd be fun to have the little platinum one. I don't have any, like, they come in so many colors too. I don't know. I love the koi. They're relaxing to watch. I love my lily pads. So the lily pads I have these natural ones that are not technically lilies out in the big pond. They're natural, like, that for this area. They're a local natural that comes, you know, locally. But the lily pads that I bought for my koi pond are a special one, and they are so delicious. They smell better than any candy I've ever smelled. I never thought a lily pad, I've never smelled one that smelled like this. They smell so good. Like, if I could make a perfume of it, I definitely would. It's so tasty smelling. And they this year have reproduced really nicely. So I'm going to, and this is the time soon to, so I have them right now. Each water lily is in its own pot. And it's not like free growing because they're in my little enclosed, you know, hot tub pond. And so I'm thinking about putting them out in the big pond when I split them up this time, because when they fill the pot you have to break off the new pieces so they don't get too crowded, and then you can make a whole new one. And so now that they've duplicated so much, I wouldn't mind having them in the pond. It's just they're gonna be bigger and take over more area, so like swimming in there I'll just have to start them on the sides where I don't swim at, you know, and then if they get too many of them, I'll have to eradicate some of them. I don't know if it tastes good, Duxie. I should really look up if I can eat it. I know some people eat certain different flowers. Some people eat different flowers. You can eat those nasturtium flowers and they taste like spicy and nice. I've eaten different flowers, and some of them are really good. So yeah, Duxie, I don't know. It smells, if it tastes at all how it smells, it's probably quite delicious. It is probably quite delicious. I'm curious now, Duxie. I'm gonna have to look it up. I think it has another bud sprouting soon. Yeah, and this year it's just sprouted left and right, you know, budded up left and right. I took some nice photos of them. I just love taking photos of my lilies because I'm so proud of them, and they're like a hot pink, like a ridiculously, you know, hot pink color. And they're from a local. I got them local. I got them from some grower in St. Louis. I got them straight from St. Louis locally. A little pond shop that they grow all sorts of pond plants to sell. All sorts of pond plants. So it was really neat that it's a locally, and it's just a small business, just a family that started, you know, growing their lilies.
Where are you going? The temple is the other way.
It's called, I believe it's called a Glorioso or Gloriosa water lily. It just really lives up to its name. It really lives up to its name. I can't wait till, well, it's already happening. They're already multiplying. It's just, that's another thing I have to see. There's so much I have to do to get ready for the winter. For all my plants and animals and machinery. You know, I have to check my pump house soon. I've got a lot of stuff I have to do still to get ready for winter. That's why I start now. I start as soon as the heat is bearable outside. It was pretty hot. I detailed one of the vehicles yesterday, and it took me a good long time, and it was 100 degrees outside. I was definitely feeling it. But I just can't wait. I gotta get things done. I just feel the pressure of the seasons. So I go deal with it. Gosh, how many minutes have I been waiting now? Hang on, let me get to a better spot here. Ember, kill these crabs. Get them, Ember. You kill those crabs, MB. Okay, now, let's see how long I've been in this flipping queue, guys. Waiting for a tank. 35 minutes. I think that's the longest I've ever waited in a dungeon queue. What? I'm on for Bal Sunner. I have been queued for Bal Sunner this whole time and not Bedlam Vale. That could make a difference. This whole time I was going to the wrong... I'm so glad I just looked at my queue. Maybe that will make a difference. Oh my goodness, guys. Can you believe that? Here I wasn't even going for the right dungeon. Ah, can't even believe it. I'm glad I didn't get pulled in to find out. I'd be like, what? What the heck did I do? How the heck did I get in here? Maybe that gives me better luck. People want to do the new dungeons more than the older one. Maybe I get better luck. Oh, my doggies are out there growling now. They're not just barking, they're actually growling. So I hope they're scaring away whatever is out there so they don't come back. Oh. Come on. Let's loot it. Loot it? Thank you, Ember! Thank you for doing my job. Come on, let's keep moving. So we haven't got another ink yet either. We got 1 ink this evening, though. If you get 1 ink a day, that ain't bad. That means in a month you'll get 30 of them. As long as you go for them. I just can't believe how long I've been waiting in this queue. Okay, there we go. Just collecting stuff, guys. Getting our collections in. Getting our collections in. Oops, we forgot this one. I hope I get to start earlier next time and I don't have all the technical issues that I had today when I stream again. I hope I get to stream again tomorrow. I'm hoping I could just get to be more consistent like I was, but I can't beat myself up if I don't because I do have so much stuff to do in real life, and you know, if I don't do it, it's not gonna get done. Let's just put it that way. If I don't do it, it won't get done. It doesn't do itself. Somebody has to do it. So, yeah. But you guys, my pawpaw trees, so these pawpaw trees that I have, they're wild. They're natural. I have tons of, like wild grapes, there's wild raspberry, or wild blackberries, there's wild pawpaws, the wild pecans, and wild, like, chestnuts or hazelnuts, something like that. I've got a couple of wild nuts. I can't remember what the other ones were. Just tons of stuff. Tons of stuff. But the pawpaws, I'm excited because I love them. And they have big, neat seeds. I harvested a bunch of their seeds, too. So I really could go crazy and plant them everywhere. Just multiply the pawpaws around here. I might do it. Because they grow decently in groups of random trees in the forest. But they're so good. And so my trees, the pawpaw trees, were pretty tall, but I wanted to see through certain areas in the forest, so I didn't want to cut them down all the way, so I cut them in half. Well, not in half, more than in half. I cut them to be about shoulder length during the winter season, and then they grew back so much bushier, and they have more fruit on them this year. So I'll be getting a nice harvest of those. Probably by the end of this month, they'll be ready to harvest. I want to eat them now so bad when I see them, but I can tell they're not quite ready yet. So at the end of this month, I think there'll be a better time to do it. And I've been thinking about planting some crops, you know, some of the winter cold crops. Once I get my garden all finished and caught up, I still after the bees attacked me, I kind of ended halfway through that little jaunt. But I got rid of the bees. You know, I eradicated their nest. I didn't kill them. I didn't do any, I don't do poisons. I don't do that kind of stuff. But I did eradicate their nest so they will move elsewhere. And it's still early enough in the season they'll be safe before the winter to do so. They just don't belong all up in my garden business. I mean, if they were honeybees, I wouldn't care, but they're not. They're not. And I also want to stage out my honeybee hives. I should do that soon, because sometimes you'll get a fall swarming. A lot of times they definitely swarm in the spring, but sometimes they'll do a fall swarming. And I could get lucky and wind up getting some natural bees, some local bees to make a hive. That would be really nice. Because I moved mine here, and they didn't make it because I think it was just too much of a climate change for them. They weren't used to the humidity, the heat, and the cold, I think. I mean, there's quite a variety of weather. So if I could get a local batch that's like actually here in the area that wants to move in, that would be really great. They'll be more survivable. Then I can have honey again. That would be so nice. I have all the equipment. I just gotta get some bees in there. I just love fresh honey too. It is just so delicious. So delicious. I would so you know how I've got the poison sumac. I'm not taking it out. I'm leaving it there because people have trespassed. I'm also gonna, I would love to have bees all around the perimeter. Beehives all around the perimeter. However, the problem is, you know, all the wild animals that like to eat that honey too, you know. But if I have enough of them and they keep multiplying, I could have them all around the perimeter and have them, and then have some, you know, closer where my dogs can keep them safe.
Halt! Come no closer.
Good grief, this is still taking a while too now that I'm even in the right dungeon. Now that I'm even waiting for the right dungeon. There's a butterfly, let's nab it. I don't know if I've gotten too many butterfly wings this evening. I've definitely got the insect parts off of them. I've only had the one ink. I just can't believe this though. I'm waiting so long. It's the only thing I really need to do right now. And I don't have any objectives other than that right now, really. I don't have any other objectives. I guess I should check my friend list too. You never know, someone will pop in. Someone might pop in. Nope, it's dwindling out. I'm losing. And someone else just got off too. Someone else just logged out too, so it's a no-go. I'm stuck with this situation waiting for the pugsters. But my bags shall be filled. My bags shall be filled. No, beetle. Get him, Ember. I'll help you fill this one, then you can get the other. There, get it. Get it, Ember. Let me go collect all the good stuff. Good job, Ember. I wonder how well Ember likes me now. See how much Ember likes me at this moment.
You want to talk about something?
Look at her cute little outfit I made. So she has the same pants as my my Templar has, only they're teal colored. She has her cute little belt is like the belly button. You can see her little belly button area, but you see the little, you know, matching teal right there. I just think she looks adorable. Let's talk about our partnership.
All right. But can we do it fast?
Can we do it fast? Oh no, that's not a good sign. How do you feel about our friendship?
Traveling with you is a good time. Better than sitting around reading books.
Okay, good. Well, she seems to be happy, but I want to see the
Need
actual
something?
scale of happiness. Oh, we're past the middle, I think. Just by a tad. We're either right in the middle or past it a little bit. Man, it takes a little while to get on her green side. Takes a little while. We haven't unlocked her ulti yet. That's level 20. She's only at level 17. Well, I just haven't had her out enough. I just haven't had her out enough. Man, I should be getting a lot of supplies with all that I've been harvesting. Okay. Come on, let's harvest this. Man, this is crazy. You can't even get it. I mean, if I did a random dungeon, I'd get into one, but because I want the specific one, it's just not letting me in. It just doesn't want to let me in. I wonder if anybody has any trials posted right now just to do something. I can only harvest for so long. You know. There's no trials. There usually isn't trials at this hour. Yeah, we're just kind of waiting. Mages Guild, High Isle Delve, and Heist Daily Quest are massive repairing. Oh, okay. Well, that's the one thing, Duxie. I haven't really got into my Mages Guild one. Now, I've really wanted to get into it because the Mages Guild is where the lore for the A Gift of Sanctuary, the Ducky lore, is in there somewhere in the Mages Guild questing. So I'm hoping to come across that. I'm hoping to come across it. Okay, let's grab some goods. I just can't believe this. No action in the dungeon finder for me. But we're building up our bags. We're building up our bags. You know, also, so if it's a really, really hot day outside one of the days this week and I can't really do anything outside, I might just stream earlier in the day, like a daytime stream, if I get the hot day. But I think this week is supposed to be in the 80s, and then next week will be hot again, if I remember correctly when I looked at it. But, you know, you never know when those are accurate or not. Also, I have to do, every time before the winter time, I do a quick carpet cleaning. Well, I hate carpet. I wish I didn't have carpet, but I can't afford to do another flooring yet. Absolutely hate carpet. But I always clean the carpet once a year, and I try to get it done, you know, while it's still hot outside, so it dries pretty quick. You know, but closer to the winter, so it's ready for the season. So I mean, and that's a day or two worth of work. Sometime, depending on, you know, sometimes my ankles tire out when I'm sitting there walking back and forth all flipping day long doing that thing. But Ducklore, hoping for ducks in Tamriel one day. Yes, we need these ducks. I hope that they are just getting all these other mounts to make everybody else happy, but they definitely have the duck mount planned. I still hope for it. I'm hoping for this. I wish I could get lunch with Todd Howard. I wish I could figure out how to get a hold of Todd Howard. If I could get a hold of Todd Howard, it would make my day. He needs to hear about the ducks, and I need to see what happened to him. What happened to Todd Howard? Why is the only duck lore, you know, about ducks being sinister? And why don't we see the ducks? Why does he not, you know, did he have a bad experience growing up with the ducks? You know, did something happen to the guy? Or does he actually secretly love ducks and he just never thought about getting them in here better? I need to know. I need to know. This is important information. This is my most important question about this game. The very most important. I mean, you always can count on they're going to add more mounts. They're going to add more DLCs. They're always going to keep things fresh. But I cannot count on the fact, do I know if they're going to make us a duck mount or not? Or even put ducks in the game so you can see them. At least they talk about them in here, but, you know, we need to see it. We need to see it, especially if they're a primary source of food. And two recipes in this game are based on duckies, then you better have at least some duckies somewhere in here. It's so funny when you're looting on these nodes and you get a little branch furnishing. I don't know how many of those stupid little branches I have. I imagine I shouldn't call them stupid. Some people probably do some great stuff with them, but to me, I just can't believe it. Picking up all these branches at random. I remember, I think it was in Malabal Tor, looting around there, and in tons of urns, you would get so many furnishings in there. I remember getting a lot of furnishings from looting around the urns and stuff that were in that zone. And there was lots of urns out and about. There was lots of urns in that zone. I haven't really paid attention in this zone to see if there are. There's more like treasure chests and stuff though. So I only have a couple emoji spots left, guys, and I'm gonna make them. But I'm so sad so I think the only time I can get another, I think they keep upping your emote spots based on different achievements. So the only way I can get another emote spot is it's an animated emote spot, but I have to get 90 subs. They have you get 90 subs to be able to unlock one animated emote slot. They should just give us like 100 emote slots right from the start. I've really been enjoying making all the different ducky ones. There's still so many more I could make. I don't have a crying duck one. I do have a fire duck one now. The duck holding the fireball, but I'd like to make an animated one too, an animated version of it.
What's going on?
What's going on, Ember? I didn't mean to talk to you. Gosh, I'm kind of getting tired just waiting for this. Oh, Columbine, we have to get him, Ember. I need this Columbine. Yes, Columbine is the one. I don't know how many I have of Columbine. Let's see how my Columbine supply is stacking up these days. Should be close to the top. Okay, where is it? Is it not? Hold on. Are these all just out of order in which I found them all? Good grief, let's just type it in. Let's just type it in. I only have 58 of them. I only have 58 of them. That's not a huge amount. That's not a huge amount. I mean, it can make a decent amount of potions. I do believe I have slotted, like, for all my green champion points, I do believe I'm set all for harvesting and stuff like that. So I get extra often. And I get more potions, extra potions when I make them. Get it!
Dangerous, huh?
No, we're not dangerous, Ember. We're not dangerous. You're dangerous. I can't do nothing. She's the dangerous one. She's the dangerous little meow meow. You guys, I have a cat already, but he's completely outdoor cat. I'm not ready to get any other cats, to be honest, either. I'm just not ready right now to deal with the litter box and have indoor ones at this moment. But if I ever get any more, and I don't have the money to get the ones I want. So I've been loving the Munchkin cats that have the short little nubby legs. And I think it'd be cool to get one big giant Maine Coon cat and a little Munchkin cat with short little legs so they can be little opposites. I thought that'd be so funny.
Am I in trouble?
No, you're not in trouble, Ember. I'm trying to get this butterfly. Where is the dang butterfly? There we go. Okay, let's see. What time is it right now? Okay, you guys. So I think just because nothing's really going on in this game, and there's not a huge friendo list tonight, I might just wait just like 9 more minutes. Well, I'll give it 9 more minutes, hoping somebody will get in. And if they don't, I think I'm going to go ahead and end stream like an hour earlier than I usually do. Just because I really do need the sleep. And like I said, it's not very active right now. There's not really too much going on. So we'll give it 9 more minutes. Maybe I get lucky.
I've been waiting to try this spell out.
Maybe I get lucky. And then if I don't, we'll just raid out. But I'm glad that I beat the odds with the flippin' technical issues today and was actually able to get on. It wasn't even letting me get on. I couldn't believe it. I still didn't get a group. And a Sindler, I'd been queued for Bedlam Vale on accident. Or not Bedlam Vale. What's the other? Bal Sunner. But nobody ever came in. And so I've switched it now back to Bedlam Vale where it's supposed to be. Yeah, nobody is coming in. I think it's just that weird hour between the east and the west in the world, to where, the east is just too early. They're waking up, and the west is like I think everybody already went to bed a little earlier tonight, because my friend list usually has a bit more people on it at this hour. It's pretty small friendo list right now. So yeah, I didn't get anybody yet. But I'm glad you came in, because I would have even gotten in once. If you didn't come in and tank, then I wouldn't have even gotten one time in there. And I did still get something for my sticker book that I didn't have. So now I'm down to only 6 tries or less to get one of those stabs. 6 tries or less. We have dwindled it down. Crazy D! Crazy D, you come in right when I'm about to log out. So Crazy D, I battled with my OBS was not, it was saying that it wasn't connecting to my Twitch. But yet, it pulled up my Twitch chat. It pulled up my Twitch stream information, so it was connected, but it was giving the error message that it wasn't. So I went through all this troubleshooting, got on an hour late, finally got through it. I ended up having to restart my computer, restart it again, and then I unplugged my internet, plugged it back in. Finally, it let me stream. But I've been in here, Crazy D, come tank for me. I've been in here in the group finder trying to get Bedlam Vale because I need a Tarnished Nightmare, any of the destruction staffs. I'll take any of them. So I've been trying to farm it for gear. There's nobody on right now. Nobody's even on, pretty much. So I've been in this queue for, like 45 minutes probably by now. And nobody's getting in. I'm just harvesting for inks in the meantime and collecting supplies, but I've made up my mind. Now it's 6 minutes. If nobody comes in, I don't get a group within 6 minutes. Then I'm going to raid us out an hour earlier than I usually do, just because nothing's really going on in here. Even my friendo list is really small at this hour right now. So I'm thinking I'm going to raid us out in a few minutes here if I don't get my dungeon. And no trials are posted. I tried to do my own trial earlier, but that was a no-go. That pretty much, we found that out right away. And then nobody else has posted any trials since. So I couldn't even get in one that I didn't want.
Halt! Come no closer. Let me go.
I think I see a note over here. Yes. Crazy D, are you streaming today? Have you been streaming again yet? I know you talked about getting back to the streaming. I've been so dang busy. I just did so much, and then I'm so tired I didn't want to stream, but I need to do it because I love to do it. But did you see that person just come in and snipe that birch right out from in front of me? As long as they didn't get an ink. They better not be behind me. Snatch this one too.
Kenarthi's roost and the Dominion. Together, we'll achieve unity.
You haven't got back to it yet. Well, you need to. You need to. I made Crazy D. Have you ever seen my new emotes that I made in my new redeem? I don't know if you have, Crazy D. Just in case, I'm gonna do them. So we have the redeem. I don't have a command for it yet. I should make a command so when I want to show someone, I have to actually go to it. The alien abduction, and it's alien abduction. They're little duckies that get abducted into a spaceship. Let's see if it shows up. I didn't see it show up, but it's okay. Yeah, I did. It was just delayed. I just have a delay on my stream. But those are all the little ducky emojis, and they get sucked up into a spaceship, and these are the new emojis that I made. They're alien duckies. We have these guys, and I also made a little fireball ducky that is not animated, but he's holding a fireball. Where's the fireball ducky? And I only have a couple more emoji spots left now, and so here we go. There they are. Couple more emoji spots left now, and the only way I can get a next one is I have to get 90 subscriptions before they unlock another emote slot for me. You have to like earn more emote slots, I found out, basically. So it'll be a while before I can add more emotes after I get these ones full, but I think I have about 2 more emotes slots left I can make. So I have to really figure out what I want for those. There are some emotes, too, that I've had for a while that I might switch out. I might switch out and just, you know, have them on hold and just rotate different emotes, maybe. When I get tired of some of them, just, you know, switch them out until I can earn some more slots. Fire Duck is how you feel sometimes. Isn't that a nice one? I love it. I love how they made it 3D. How it, you know, it's 3D with the and the fireball is an actual little physical ball with flames around it, like a fire rock, kind of. But yeah, I just love putting new emotes in. Gonna have to come up with some more ideas. Okay, 2 minutes left, guys. We'll hope my dungeon pops. I'd rather my dungeon pop. But if it doesn't, I just don't see me getting a lot of, you know, nobody's really in here doing anything at this hour. I'm the only weirdo at this hour. So... So we'll just log out a little early so I get an extra hour of sleep in. And hopefully I can get back tomorrow again. Hopefully. We'll see how the day goes. The idea is that I wanted to wake up early, do a lot, and then take a little midday nap. Well, it didn't work that way. I was too beat from the prior day, but I slept in longer and didn't wake up early. So I had to do everything at the end of the day. Well, the middle and the end. But I had to go and get some tires changed today. So that took a decent amount of my time. Having to drive in and do that and then wait forever. But it was a really nice weather outside while I was waiting. It was actually a nice day. Looks like a fire finger. I guess it could be.
Spread, soldier?
I guess it could be. You should get some alien emotes too. You need some more weirdo emotes. Crazy D. You can make alien cats. You can make the cats with alien eyes. I thought the duckies looked cute with alien eyes. You get to play pickup sticks today? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you actually doing?
Come no closer.
Did you have a storm? You have that storm coming in. You have that storm coming in, huh? Or did it already come in? Good job, Seribot. There's not a stream that goes by without Seribot spanking somebody. Picking up branches Daddy threw all over the yard. Oh, Debbie. I thought I thought that was so funny, Hurricane Debbie, because there's so many different movies and stuff that have like this evil Debbie character. There's so many of them. That's so funny. Yeah, Seribot's a good little banner. I thought about it the other day to go look at the ban list and see how many people Seribot has actually banned. But it seems like every stream and watch, you guys watch it. Well, I'm gonna get us out of here now. But usually they've been coming in twos. Every time, the bots will come one and then the other, and so two of them every time have been getting banned. But I'm gonna be logging out, guys. I'm just gonna be logging out. It's better for me. And it will be, if the more rest I can get, the better chance I have of getting on earlier and doing things the way I want to do tomorrow. And we're going to hope I'm not too, I mean, my body is like physically, I hate it. When my actual physical body is tired, my brain, I can just go to bed and wake up, but my body, like, man, sometimes it takes a little longer to catch up when it has to sleep more. Okay, let's put me in a safe spot, and then I'll start to look for someone to raid out to. See who's, oh crap, I go right to a danger. Okay, here, this looks safe enough. Oh, we didn't even aggravate them. Good. We'll put ourselves at this nice little meadow view of the shipyard here. Well, the shipwreck. One's a wreck. Two wrecked and one on the sea. And let's see who we can raid out to. And I need to remember to do my ending credits before we raid this time, because I didn't do it quite right last time. And I gotta refresh the cache of all of that too. And then hopefully I'll get on again tomorrow, guys. Look, there it goes. There it goes, guys. See, there's number 2. There's number 2. Go Seribot. The Go Seribot. That's so funny. That is so funny, but that's how it's been. And it's not just my channel. Everybody's channel has pretty much been getting those every day now. Every single stream, and it's always 2. It's always 2 of them. Okay, let's take a look at our pickings here. Let's take a look at what our pickings. Lucky Duck! Okay, I gotta look at this person. So there's this person called Lucky Duck. I pulled him out of a stream today. I friended them. They were in Dan. They were in DJ Clancy. Dan. He is like the CEO of Twitch or whatever. Watched his stream today and I found some duck person in there. But what are they doing? Streaming? Cheat code for focused glucose sugar equals brain fuel VTuber? What? Trading markets, then play Rise of Nations, Extended Edition, greatest RTS in history. Go check out my Twitch highlight collections under Videos tab. Click follow win 1 million cupcakes for their X account. Let me open it. I have never investigated this person. It's another ducky and they're getting investigated right now. This isn't them though. They have a link, an X link, but it's to somebody else. I don't know how I feel about rating to this person because I can't really hear. I have them all muted and everything. I don't know what they're exactly doing. Click here to donate. Tournament prize pools. I have no idea. We're not going to raid out to them now, but it's just interesting they're streaming right when I found them out today. Trading with or without leverage with fake or real money is very risky. I don't know. This doesn't sound like something we need to get in there about. But it's a fellow ducky. I followed him anyway because you know I follow duckies. No matter what. But I'm not raiding us there, guys. I don't feel... I'll probably go and watch their stream a little bit after I raid us out so I can go investigate this other duck. Let's see who's on here. Hot Drops. We got Drew. We got Healing Whisper. We got Heroin. We got... Oh, Rated R is on. Rated R is on. And I don't remember when I rated him last. I know I rated him recently, but not... We're going to go Rated R, guys, just for super funness. And let me just make sure. I'm going to go down the list just make sure, but... oh, crap. Now I'm off my thing here. Okay, we're gonna do rated R. And let me make sure I'm gonna spell this right because he's got all the underscores in his name. Okay, guys, let's get ready to do this. So, thank you guys all for coming in. I absolutely love chatting with you all. Thank you for keeping me company while the game was not, you know, available, essentially, besides my farming. I appreciate it. Thank you, Asindler, for coming in and helping me get one item at least. That was sweet of you. So let's try this at raid target. The rated are these all? Yeah, revolution. Okay, the rated R revolution. And I need to copy this so I don't have to type it all out again. And then we're going to try to do the end credits. I'm going to have to refresh them and we'll have to bear with me while we get those ready. Me get coffee now. Okie dokie. Okay, Crazy D, we're going to be rating out in a minute here. So everybody who is a subscriber, go ahead and copy the Ducky Raid message. Everybody else, go ahead and copy the Flames message. And we're going to be rating out to the Rated R Revolution. He's super nice. He's playing Elder Scrolls. I haven't looked at what he's playing. Oh, he's not doing he's usually doing Tales of Tribute, but now he's doing the Infinite Archive, it looks like. So he's up doing the Infinite Archive at this moment. So that should be fun to watch. That's always a fun one. I need to get in there more myself, to be honest. Okay, so we did that. Let's get ready to do our end credits. Yes, thank you for coming in, Duxie. We'll have to play together again soon sometime. I need to try to get on earlier. It's good luck with this season and me getting ready, but I need to try to get on earlier. Or maybe on the weekend, or I don't know. We can't count on me all the time at this point right now. So we're going to do the stream ending. Thank you so much for the hug, Duxie. Here, let me do it. Let me do a little ducky hug back to you. And I'm going to work on more redeems and stuff for the channel if I get a chance. If I'm just staying awake or I can't sleep at night or whatever. The other night I couldn't sleep. I put on the Pet Sematary movie, the new Pet Sematary movie. That was kind of funny. It was funny that I did it. It wasn't a funny movie. It's not a funny one, but it was funny that I just laughed at myself. Like, why did I put this on? I was trying to go to bed. Okay, here we go, guys. Now I do have to refresh the cache on this for it to get things right. I don't think we had too many new events happen on this one. That need to show up, but here we go. Let's give it a moment to play the credits and make sure everybody you copy the raid message. I'm going to put the raid message in again too, guys. I'm going to actually pop this in here again, just so that we have them in case nobody copied them right in time. Is that our credits? I guess nobody followed or subscribed to this stream. I think that's why it's empty. Let's see though. It should show the most recent ones though, I think too. That's so funny. I refreshed it for all that. But I have to. It's good that I practice what I'm supposed to be doing. I have to practice these things, guys, okay? Okay, well good. Well, we know we don't have any credits to wait on now. We can actually raid out. Okay, so now we do raid/raid. And we're gonna do... now this one, you don't have to put the @ in front. So we'll go ahead and do it this way. Now that should work. Okay, good. Now I need to copy my raid message. Listen to me just chatting out loud with you guys, all my plan here. Did I copy that? Did I copy it? Copy. Okay, there we copied it. Okay, good, good, good. Okay, guys, thank you guys all so much for coming in. You know I love your company. It's just you guys. It's great to have people up at this hour who want to chat with me. Let's just put it that way. And you know, hopefully I can get on at better hours though, to where we can get some more accomplished. Would be fun. So, Here we go, guys. We're going to be raiding right now. Good night, everybody.